Hello, it's Greg Watford again, and thank you for joining me. Look, you know those the little avatar pics or channel pics, as they call them, or profile pics that you actually go and put up on YouTube or a Skype or for Facebook. Have you got yours up there? Maybe you haven't, because you may have thought it's a little bit, how do I resize the pic to make it look the best, and how do I get it up there? I'm just going to show you how easy it is to do it. It's only going to take a few seconds to go and do this. I strongly recommend that you choose the best pic that you can get, and not to use your dog or your kids or you at 6 months old. No, just your face is fine and viewed. People want to see that. If you're running a business, of course, and you've got a YouTube business channel, you would want to put your logo up there. So that's fair enough, okay? But on this case, if you have a look up the top up there, you'll see there's my smiling face. What I want to do is change it right now, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is just to go and freshen that up. Okay, that's on one of my channels. So here we go. The program I use is PicMonkey, PicMonkey.com. It's a photo editing program. Well, it's not a program, it's a platform, and it's free. Okay, so you all need to do is you browse to it, PicMonkey.com, and you can pay a small membership to get all the features. But my suggestion is no, just go and use it for free, because you can get lots and lots of good stuff at no charge. Right, so at the top here, I'm clicking Edit. And I've already chosen, I've got in a folder called My Pics over on the left, and this is the image that I'm choosing. And this is the size of a barn door, by the way, because it was taken with an 18 megapixel camera, and it's huge. And I just want to go and crop my head out of it. So what we're going to do is just click Crop on the left-hand side. And I'm just going to click Scale Photo over there on the left. That just makes sure it's nice and square. And I'll undo Scale Photo, because I think it's about there. Now I can click Scale Photo. Actually, that's pretty good. I might go let's try 1030, and on each 1030. And okay, so I just want to make sure that Wendy's hair is not included here on the right. Okay, so it's just above my head and below my chin. Okay, it's about in the middle. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to click Apply. Yeah, that's fair enough. Now, you see that shadow there from the flash. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to worry about it, because we're going to reduce these pics down to something rather small, because depending upon where you're going to upload it determines the size you're going to use. So, for example, with YouTube channel icons, they need to be about 800 by 800. Where signatures for emails, for example, you only need something small, maybe 200 by 200. So Facebook profile is fine. The profile pic there that's also 200 by 200. That'll do. Okay, Skype Avatar is a bit bigger, so we're going to save a couple of different sizes here. So I'll show you how to do this. So what we're going to do down the bottom, down here, it says Resize. So we're clicking Resize, and we're going to go, as I said, 800 by 800. Is a good one for the YouTube channel icon first up. We're just going to click Apply on that. We're going to click Save. And this Roger Pearson Sean is PicMonkey's idea of changing the quality of the pic. I'm just going to leave the middle one here. It's 800 by 800. Save to my computer, and I'm going to give it a name and go my pic 800 by 800. So I'll know which one it is. Okay, so that's fair enough. So I'm going to click Save on that. Now the next one, I'm going to resize it down maybe 400, and for Skype. So let's go 400 in this case. 400, right, by 400. Keep proportions. Click Apply. Click Save up the top. I'm going to save to my computer. There it is. It's just opened up that folder. My pic, and this time it's going to be 400 by 400. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's go resize again, and let's do a 200. All right, so it's 200 by 200. Click Apply, and we're going to save it, and save to my computer, and my pic. All right, 200 by 200. Okay, so there's 3 I've got saved. Now I'm going to show you one little trick. Which is just improves this for an email signature, perhaps. Now, where am I? On the left-hand side, there's borders. You can play with this for hours. It's really great stuff. You can change the color. You can turn it into black and white and sepia and all sorts of stuff. But how about these borders? if you have a look here, some of these are really good. Now, some I'm going to pay for. Now, the ones down the bottom, you can see there's a little crowny, a crown symbol. They're the ones only membership only. Okay, so the free ones are at the top here. You can do a curved corner. How about a simple edge? See, that looks like a photo. Round, you can do rounded corners. I'll click cancel on that. Museum, that's a museum mat. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, there's one here that looks, oh, Polaroid's rather nifty. Polaroid frame. Do you like that? And the color gets changed slightly. All right, so let's cancel that. The one I wanted to show you was drop shadow. Drop shadow is really excellent. See that? And the image sort of comes off the page. So I'm going to use a drop shadow. I'm going to apply that drop shadow. Right, now I just want to make sure what the size here is. Over on the left side, clicking that, clicking size. Okay, so we're going to make it 200 again. So it's 200 square. We're going to resize the extra. It went to 228. That's because of the drop shadow. So I'm just reducing it back down to 200. I'm clicking apply. I'm clicking save. I'm clicking save to my computer, and it's going to be my pic, right? And this time it's going to be a drop shadow, right? And it's 200 by 200. Okay, as I said, I'll end up using this for maybe email signatures or the Facebook profile. Okay, so that's about it. So let's go back to here. So now I want to go and change this. Now with YouTube, it needs to be pretty big. So I'm clicking edit here. Right, I'm going to edit my channel icon, photo. Okay, and of course it affects my Google Plus account entirely. So what I'm going to do is upload the photo, and it's the 800. Whoops, I call it 80 by 800. That doesn't matter. I can rename that. Anyhow, so just click open. It should have been 800 by 800, and it's now uploading that pic. Okay, so there it is. I'm clicking done, right? And now I'm going to go back to my YouTube, and sometimes it takes a little while for it to get up there. Let's see, going to my channel. No, as I said, it does take a little while to get up there. So, you know, a few minutes, all right? I'll just show you one thing here. If I just go to a blank page, just a Word document, I'll just download what that drop shadow looks like. So I'm just going to go insert picture, and where do we go? My pics, and the one with the drop shadow, 200 by 200. There you go. So you could use that. Actually, the drop shadow, because it's rather small, doesn't show up much. It's perhaps a little bit bigger. You can play around with sizes, so you could actually. Okay, so you can say, you know, thank you for your email. Talk soon. Cheers. Whoops. Cheers, Greg. Whoops, and Daisy. Okay. That's just because it's a Word document. And there you can have a signature pic there, just under your name. That's one way of doing that. So look, that didn't take very long, did it? And have a practice with it, and upload any video, any pic, any JPEG will do, and you can do, you know, PNG or GIF files, and edit them, save them, and you can have fun with that. Okay, I hope that helps, and I look forward to catching you in another video. Cheers, bye for now.